Honduras. Hello everyone. Today, we're given the task of, creating an NGO. And, what is the purpose of creating what is the purpose of creating an NGO if it's not about a cause that's very dear to our heart and that we hope it takes place in a place that is also very dear to our hearts? So we decided to focus on Honduras. And our NGO, when we were thinking about it, we realized that in Honduras, there are plenty of NGOs that take place in Honduras. We have education NGOs, we have NGOs that take care of health and also economic development. But what is something that is not being taken care of? So, after deep diving into this conversation, we figured out that there's a really, 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 really bad problem regarding human rights. We're not addressing this issue. We decided to create an NGO that's called Humanitarians Unite. And so you get a little bit of context. Honduras has a very large history regarding human rights abuses, including violence against women, indigenous people, and also LGBTQ communities. And even, like simple basic rights like freedom of speech, where, this is universal. This is a right that's upheld by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the freedom of expression. But in Honduras, we still suffer from forced disappearances, which is a tool of intimidation and repression that's used by powerful groups of people that want to quiet people, minorities, that they want to speak their opinions and things like this. So we have high rates of femicide, and also discrimination to indigenous groups. So what our NGO wants to focus on, and what we vision our NGO doing in the future, is, if we of course get the funding of this beautiful lady here, is a Honduras where all people are free to live with dignity, equality, and justice. And our mission, what we're planning to do with this NGO is to promote and protect human rights in Honduras by advocating for the rights of marginalized, vulnerable communities, and providing support resources to victims of these abuses, and of course create a culture of respect for human rights, which is very lacking in Honduras. And our objective is, to create and raise awareness for the youth, support victims, and advocate for change. And how are we planning to do this? What is our strategies? So, as I mentioned before, some NGOs that have already taken place in Honduras, they normally support education, health, and economic development, and they have proven to be very successful. But how? What were their strategies? What can we learn from them, and what can we do to be effective if we want to support human rights? And this has been community organizing. A lot of NGOs before, they organize public demonstrations and rallies, which is very popular among the youth because they really like participating in this. This is, something that they're very passionate about, not only because they get an opportunity or a chance to, to identify with different communities and to get to know other people, but it's also something that they aspire to help in order, to maybe, put in their CV or something. It's something that's positive for them, and they are gonna do it willingly because it's something that they enjoy, but also something that's gonna bring something positive to their lives. But also, this would be our main strategy. And regarding resource allocation, we would allocate our resources towards recruitment and training of volunteers, young volunteers, the youth, people that can provide services like legal representation, counseling, or community organizing. And I think this is our presentation today.